Thank you. It was my favorite pair of shoes, but I didn't get to get the name. It's Emmanuel Paul. I started working as a journalist in Haiti at a very, very young age. And everyone else in the newsroom was smarter than me. And I was in a race to prove myself as a great journalist that I wasn't. And I started covering some of the stories in dangerous area. And if you know something about Haiti, we have no shortage about dangerous area. And one day I went to an area that's called Cité Soleil. And there was a UN mission that was fighting some gang members. And I saw 35 people dying, like killed in front of my eyes. And when I came back, I convinced myself, if I didn't die today, I'm not going to die anyway. And one day, I went to cover a story about a carnival that was, and I was briefly arrested. And at this point, I was definitely convinced nothing bad can happen to me. And the sad thing is, I tend to spread this dangerous sentiment to other people. In 2010, Diego was almost the only kid in his class who did not die because he loved food so much. He just left the class and the earthquake come, the building fell down. And we painfully joking about Diego. He didn't die because he loved food so much. And Diego graduated in 2010. I went to my mother-in-law, Diego's mother, and asked Evelyn, I would like to enroll Diego in a journalism school. He is very talented. And Diego was a very bright kid. His mother and my son, this profession is very dangerous in Haiti. It's already a problem for me to let you go, and now I would have 3 of you because my then girlfriend was also a journalist, Diego's sister. But we convinced her, and I told her, we're not going to die. I explained to her the story that when so many people died in front of me, nothing happened. That's the same thing is going to happen for Diego and for myself. And she reluctantly said, okay. And we enrolled Diego. Diego became one of the best young journalists in Haiti. But in 2013, I had to leave Haiti to come here and leave Diego. Before I left, Diego and I covered so many great stories. I had a documentary TV, and we got to drive to almost pretty much every city in Haiti. And you can never have a fight with Diego. Sometimes I left my house determined I'm going to have a big fight with Diego. And only for Diego to say, why should we fight, brothers? Can't we get it in peace? Let's solve that. There's no point for fighting. And when I came in 2013, I created a newsroom here, and then I gave Diego the head of the newsroom. He was so happy. And June 28th, on Monday, Diego called me to tell me how much he was grateful for everything that I've done for him. I told him, we are brothers. That's what we do. Why should you call? And we talked for about 1.5 hours. We laughed. We make some very great joke. And I was surprised because since I left Haiti, we never spent so much time talking on the phone. Only the next day, I received about 50 phone calls. I was in the class and I said, what's going on? Why I got to receive 50 phone calls? It looks like everyone else was trying to find me. It turns out the great journalist that I convinced her mother to let working in the field, he was murdered with his friend. So Diego's mother saw what was going to happen. But for me, I thought I was doing the right thing when I convinced Evelyn to let Diego come study journalism with me. But to these days, I'm still trying to figure out whether it was the right things to do, thinking that if it did not happen to me, it could not happen to Diego. When Diego died, I walked in Dorchester for about 20 miles. Everyone I suspected that was Asian, I said, "Do you know Diego?" They, what are you talking about, brothers? We don't know this person. So I'm still thinking about today, if I didn't go to Evelyn to convince Evelyn to let Diego study with me, maybe Diego would be here tonight with me. Thank you.